Hi guys, welcome back to Running Shoes Guru. My name's Brandon and today I'm reviewing the latest super shoe, the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2. Three years ago, the Vaporfly 4% started a revolution and changed racing shoes as we knew them. It was the very first super shoe, and the update to it, the Vaporfly Next Percent, is the most popular carbon-plated racer. Now, Nike has launched the next Percent. The Vaporfly Next Percent 2 has been 2 years in the making, but it's only an upper update. It now has an engineered mesh upper compared to Vapor Weave in the previous version. It's also $25 cheaper in certain countries, but it's still $250 in the US. So has Nike done enough to keep the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 as the default choice for fast runners? Or have they let the competition catch up? When I held the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 in my hands for the first time, it still felt super light in my size. It has picked up a little bit of weight from the previous version, but the difference is minimal. When I put the shoe on for the first time, I immediately took a liking to the brand new upper. The fit was more comfortable, and the new mesh conformed to my foot better than Vapor Weave. The new upper also makes the Vaporfly feel more premium because Vapor Weave had a cheap plastic quality to it. My first run was a long interval speed workout, and the shoe did not disappoint. I was reminded how soft and cushioned the midsole is, and I still felt that signature Vaporfly snap from the rigid carbon plate, which has made the Vaporfly such a popular racer. The midsole and the outsole are exactly the same as the previous version. And what makes the Vaporfly such a great shoe is that the ZoomX foam and the carbon fiber plates work together seamlessly to provide a propulsive ride with bottomless cushioning. The heel is so soft that when you load the heel, the carbon plate compresses downwards, and when released, it launches you forward because the front of the carbon plate is anchored. Now, one unique aspect of the Vaporfly is that the front of the shoe is angled upwards, but it's not rounded, so it doesn't function like a rocker. It feels like you're stepping off of an edge, and it creates a unique forward tipping sensation. The Vaporfly excels at fast paces, tempo, threshold, and speed sessions. At slower paces, when I'm landing further back on my foot, I find the Vaporfly a little bit too unstable because of how narrow the midfoot and the rear foot are. There's plenty of thick, durable rubber on the forefoot, which I really like because you can use the Vaporfly for training and not just for race days. I found traction to be below average because of how hard the rubber is, but I found that durability was better than most of the other carbon-plated races. The new mesh upper is a vast improvement over Vapor Weave on the previous version, and breathability is amazing. In my opinion, this is the best Vaporfly upper to date. The tongue is now slightly more padded, and this makes the lacing area that sits on top of your foot more comfortable. Like most of the racing shoes I've tested recently, the tongue of the Vaporfly is too short and it slides downwards during runs. So when it slides down, I can feel the top row of laces rest uncomfortably against the top of my foot. Foot lockdown is good, but I had to use heel lock lacing to achieve it. There are also new laces on the Vaporfly Next Percent 2, which are the same ones on the Alphafly. They have these perforations on the sides of them, which grip better onto the eyelets and improve the lockdown. The fit is true to size, and there's a little bit more room in the toe box than the previous version. However, due to the narrow midfoot, it's still not suitable for wide-footed runners. The Vaporfly Next Percent 2 is a small improvement over the previous version, and the new upper doesn't affect the ride much. It's basically the Vaporfly Next Percent version 1.5. I really enjoy using it for tempo, threshold and speed workouts because of how much cushioning the thick slab of ZoomX offers and the geometry of the carbon plate that launches you forward. For me, the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 is a 5 kilometer to half marathon racing shoe, because during the later stages of long runs, when I'm landing further back on my foot because my form deteriorates, I can really feel the instability. The Asics Metaspeed Sky has a more prominent carbon plate with a faster feel to it. It also has a wider, more stable base. So the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 wouldn't be my first choice for a marathon. There's no doubt that the competition has caught up, but Nike has done just enough this time around to keep the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 as the default super shoe for fast runners. The Vaporfly Next Percent 2 is still a super light racing powerhouse that provides excellent cushioning and propulsion. And what makes it so special is its unique forefoot geometry that provides a forward tipping sensation with each toe off. Let us know down in the comments if the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 is still your first choice for racing, or have you opted for something else? Thanks for watching, and please remember to like the video and subscribe to Running Shoes Guru.